Imagine a crypto that surged an insane 85,000% in a single year. That's the story of Shiba Inu, and today, we're diving deep into whether SHIB has a real shot at reaching 1 cent. Could it happen in the next few years, or is that dream too far-fetched? Stay tuned, because we're breaking down the numbers, the obstacles, and the potential paths that might make this ambitious goal a reality. Welcome back to Zaki Crypto Update. Here on this channel, we bring you the latest crypto insights, breaking down what's hype and what's possible so you can make informed choices. In today's video, we're tackling one of the most talked about goals in the Shiba Inu community, the idea that SHIB could reach 1 cent. We'll go through CoinCodex's analysis, look at what's needed to overcome the massive supply, and discuss projections that will help you see the big picture. But before we start, smash that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell if you want regular updates on the crypto world. Let's jump into it. This video is packed with insights you won't want to miss. Stick around to find out why a simple rise to 1 cent might be the ultimate challenge for SHIB, how token burns could play a key role, and what the data says about Shiba Inu's potential by 2030. Trust me, you'll want to see this. First, let's get a handle on Shiba Inu's current situation. Right now, SHIB is trading at an incredibly low price of $0.000016, and it's been through a tough few months. Over the past week, SHIB has lost about 10% of its value, with a 13% drop over the past month. Despite these setbacks, the Shiba Inu community hasn't lost hope. The dream? Seeing SHIB hit that magical 1 cent mark, a goal that would mean exponential returns for early holders. But let's be real for a moment. A rise from $0.000016 to 1 cent is not a small leap. To reach that price level, we'd need to see massive changes, not just in SHIB's value but in the entire crypto ecosystem. This is where CoinCodex's analysis steps in, offering a grounded look at SHIB's potential path to 1 cent, and whether it's truly achievable or just wishful thinking. CoinCodex doesn't shy away from the obstacles. While the dream of SHIB hitting 1 cent is compelling, the hard reality is that the token's enormous supply makes this target extremely difficult. As it stands, SHIB has a total supply of 589 trillion tokens. Why does that matter? Because with such a massive supply, achieving even a modest increase in price would require an enormous market capitalization. To put this in perspective, if SHIB were to hit 1 cent with its current supply, its market cap would soar to an astounding $5.89 trillion. That's more than double the current market cap of the entire cryptocurrency market, which is valued at around $2.29 trillion. And if we look at some of the world's largest companies, like Apple and Microsoft, they're valued at $3.52 trillion and $3.18 trillion respectively. So, at 1 cent, Shiba Inu would surpass these tech giants, a scenario that feels far-fetched given today's financial ecosystem. In other words, unless SHIB's supply decreases significantly, reaching 1 cent could be virtually impossible under current market conditions. But the key question here is, could reducing SHIB's supply make this goal more attainable? This is where the idea of token burns comes into play. Token burning is a strategy that can reduce the total supply of a cryptocurrency by permanently removing tokens from circulation. When it comes to SHIB, the concept of burning tokens isn't new. In fact, one of the largest and most impactful burns in SHIB's history took place in 2021 when Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, burned 410 trillion SHIB tokens. This act contributed significantly to the price surge SHIB experienced that year. The theory here is simple: if you reduce the supply of tokens, each remaining token could theoretically become more valuable. However, replicating a burn on the scale of Buterin's isn't something that can be done overnight. Large-scale burns often require the involvement of major holders and potentially the adoption of community-driven burn mechanisms. This means we'd need a coordinated effort across the community and possibly the support of SHIB developers to make a meaningful dent in the supply. CoinCodex's analysis suggests that while burns could help in boosting SHIB's price, expecting another monumental burn like the one in 2021 is optimistic at best. So, while burns are a potential tool for driving value, they're not an instant solution to the 1 cent challenge. That said, SHIB's community remains hopeful, with many supporters actively advocating for regular token burns as a long-term strategy to bolster the token's price. So, if 1 cent seems unlikely without drastic supply changes, what's a more realistic price target for SHIB? CoinCodex offers a forward-looking analysis based on the broader market trends and SHIB's current trajectory. Rather than an overnight miracle, Coin Codex projects that SHIB could reach approximately $0.001978 by the year 2030. Now, that might not sound like the 1 cent everyone's hoping for, but here's where it gets exciting. This would still represent an incredible 12,262% increase from SHIB's current price of $0.000016. Coin Codex's projections aren't just random numbers. They're based on a data-driven approach, taking into account factors like market trends, SHIB's historical performance, and realistic supply and demand dynamics. A price point of $0.001978 suggests that while a meteoric rise to $0.1 may be improbable, there's still a substantial growth opportunity for long-term holders. To put it simply, aiming for $0.001978 by 2030 may be a more achievable target than chasing the 1 cent dream. And for many SHIB holders, this kind of growth could still yield life-changing returns. Are you enjoying this breakdown? Then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Zaki Crypto Update, and ring the notification bell. We're bringing you the most detailed crypto analysis so you can make informed decisions. Stick around, we've got even more insights coming up. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. One of the most important things to remember when investing in cryptocurrencies is the distinction between data-driven projections and emotional expectations. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and hope for SHIB to reach a price as high as 1 cent, but as investors, it's critical to base decisions on realistic insights rather than lofty dreams. That's why reports like Coin Codex's are invaluable. They offer a calculated, sober look at what's achievable and what isn't. By grounding your investments in these data-backed projections, you're more likely to make rational choices and avoid disappointment if SHIB doesn't hit 1 cent in the next few years. The real value lies in understanding that even smaller gains, like the projected increase to $0.001978, can yield substantial returns if you're in it for the long haul. In other words, SHIB's potential for growth remains strong, but the path to massive gains doesn't necessarily mean chasing a price of 1 cent. Sometimes, the most reliable gains come from setting realistic expectations and investing with a clear view of the market landscape. To sum it all up, Coin Codex's analysis suggests that while reaching 1 cent is a compelling goal for Shiba Inu, the current supply and market conditions make it a tough challenge. The best bet for SHIB is likely to come from a combination of factors: reducing supply through consistent token burns, community support, and the development of practical use cases for SHIB that increase demand. In the meantime, setting sights on more attainable goals, like the projection for $0.001978 by 2030, could still mean significant returns for investors. For those holding SHIB, this is a reminder to stay grounded, stay informed, and remain open to possibilities beyond the 1 cent dream. Thank you for joining me today to explore Shiba Inu's potential path to 1 cent. I hope this deep dive helped you understand the challenges, possibilities, and power of realistic investing. Are you holding SHIB for the long term, or do you think there's a better path? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights on the ever-evolving crypto market. Check out our other videos for more analysis and updates that can help you stay on top of the game. Thank you for watching Zaki Crypto Update.